this is a first impression that takes its storyline from people who are in the shadows of their lives, as Kathy and I, and with a wing and a prayer, right? Today's Sunday, and when we're kind of fragile, as steep as the steps help me return to the college football, and became a metaphorical step, one step at a time. When down on the Sac State end zone, I kind of got turned around. Then how old you got to be to realize that you never wanted to grow up, right, Ryan? Much less become an old timer. How humbling to watch football with a marching band that refused to yield, and cheerleaders covering their plush bodies with pom-poms. Just like growing old isn't only a reality, it's a challenge. As well as studying health from a 70-plus year perspective. And we did steal the show down on the football game, and could have gone easily into overtime by just cheap tickets, cheap seats, setting in the sun, setting sun. I couldn't yet imagine myself hiking back up to the Wolfpack side of the stadium because it was filled to the brim. Like Harry Potter's story, fantasy football. I took a nap when I returned home for some well-needed rest. So let's go to dinner with a good with a glad to be back class of 1975. I held my Post-it note, opened the table conversation up to recall the cadaver. You know, so you guys know what a cadaver is. When I was in school, they placed a body from this medical school on the island at Manzanita Lake. Oh well. But, B-U-T-T, what about those nudie pics in the yearbook? Even with me, I caught myself in an action photo hurtling on the track field and set the decathlon record, 7,048 points. That's the 7,000 point club, and got meaner and meaner than dirt, because I was 39th in the nation in the cover of the Rolling Stone. No, wait, the Runner's World. Did I get that wrong? Most usually used to the word Jenner. You guys may have heard of Bruce. Well, now Caitlin. San Jose. I met him at San Jose State when I was in the Army track team. His Olympic gold was waiting in the wings. I was invited back to his house, and my colonel, right, Robert? My colonel/coach said, study the greats, right, Ryan? Study the greats. Jenner, and I went back to the University of Tennessee and set a personal best, broke my previous record, 71:55, and made a master of a master's in public health. But back to the dinner. I was too chicken, right? I was too chicken to talk. And Kathy, too, was very quiet company. As well, I wanted to get my picture on the Wheaties box, put my foot on the UNR football field, which we got a chance to do, with the pack back, push them back, way back, right? So we're getting there. Those debutantes in Dallas got nothing on Kathy and me. We partied for 2 days, hanging in there with my old classmates from UN, R. Real people don't gotta talk big. There was a woman who had heard that Dr. Elmer Brusco's daughter was there at the 50th reunion. And so we met her on the field, and Kathy said, "Yep, my dad was there." And this is all while the Hornets were backed up into their own end zone, and Sac State. We beat Sac State 20-17, so it could have gone into overtime. And the Hornets, let's see, right there while we're at the alumni shared stories of my Kathy, tenured professor, political science, shared testimonial to bring a sense of humility, how we inspired her husband to go on, the woman's husband, to go on and become a PhD as well in political science for his life's work. And yes, I said that he had a book, which you guys saw the book written about him called Not Like a River. And these are always and have been the real stories of our lives. Kathy's father, Dr. Rusko, and his students, with those whose motivation was fashioned toward careers in politics. They always would say, keep in contact with those people whose careers have intertwined with yours. So thank you guys. Thank you guys. I know that goes on a little long, but it was 2 days of partying with and Aspen, did you want to do something? Do you feel like you'd like to come? I mean, whenever you just kind of. I mean, if you'd like to come and talk about Burning Man, just give us a little snippet of Burning Man. I'd love to have you come do it.
What I learned, what I took away.
Yeah.
Okay.
Would that be good? Want to come down?
Exactly.
Yeah. And Aspen, I always kid with her and say, I think that I shall never see something as beautiful as a tree. Aspen. And Kathy's favorite tree is aspen, I think, right, Kathy? She loves those trees. So, yeah. But, all right.